Good afternoon, everybody. Hope y'all have an amazing day. I'm just kind of sitting here looking at our iron farm a little bit for the moment. Flying! What's up, my dude? How things going? Dude, that printer is awesome. I think it's really cool looking. What are you up to now?
Yeah,
You
you're not gonna like it. Ugh! Indy! Hello, puppy. Big stinky dog. There he is. There's.
Yeah, I mean it said a little more than or close to an hour, and it was done in I don't know what 10 minutes faster than what it said. That was really cool. Yep. So what are you up to now? Going to get some more munchies on some chicken nuggets? Yeah, you said you weren't gonna have it in your room because it's really noisy. Yep, I remember you saying that. So we've been kind of sitting here. Hey, Shelbs, how you doing? Well, let's see what kind of clip we got.
Oh, there's.
Oh no, Valorant. I could never get into that game. I'm not good at shooters. One of these days I might get back into it. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, but I was never really good at it. So we've been kind of really busy. What we've been doing is in collecting a bunch of iron because we need lots of iron, and our old iron farm was way over there, and because of where we're actually building compared to there, we weren't getting the production of iron out of it. So what we did was we decided to move everything inside here, and the rates have been much better since we've done that. Ugh. I mean, look at this. If we can't get the amount of iron we need now with those kind of rates, then I don't know what to do. It's the only shooter game I've ever gotten into. It can be lots of fun with the right people. Yeah, Turbo's been playing that a lot too. It's getting there. I gotta actually start going up now. It's a lot of andesite, a lot of stone, and a lot of iron. Right now I've got one, two stacks and 17, and that's nowhere near enough. So we're just gonna see what we can get right here. How's the ancient city you're working on coming along? Can't wait to see that. Let's grab what we have so far. We had to go around the whole rim here and put carpet down because the iron golems were spawning on the ledge here instead of where I wanted them to. Draining an ocean monument. Yeah, that's a task and a half. Honestly, I've never done it. I've never even attempted to. That's got to be a bit of a pain. Doing something so mindless is a good distraction. Oh, excuse me. Oh, dryness in the throat. How can something like that be a good distraction? I'm not saying you're wrong, just I would like to understand how that works. Warrior getting on that sleep. You can just sit down and focus on placing blocks. Don't have to think about anything. Okay, I can see that. So I take it you've been placing a lot of sand in that case. So once we actually get done with all iron on this level, the only iron we'll actually start needed 12 to 50. Oh, that's a lot. We'll just need to use the iron for the corners. See, the funny thing is, and Shelves, I know you can probably attest to this really well. Same with you playing. When it comes to actually building something, and you're worried about the design of it, can really be stressful. Just started draining it with the sponges. You got yours from 2 monuments you raided. You know, I've never raided a monument. Uh-huh. Thunder! How you doing, my guy? Ooh, musical
And
clip.
dude, I am definitely going to give you the thumbs up for that. And I am definitely.
Nice. Yes, do not text and drive. Not a good thing. Don't do it, ever. That's one of the first you've ever done by yourself successfully. Wow. would you believe we're 4 blocks of iron short to complete this? Just 4. Let's go see what we got over here. So, I was in Chris's stream earlier today. The wonderful Chris, the IT guy, and all of y'all are following him. I know that already. But if you are not, you need to be. Go check him out. Great, 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 awesome guy. And one thing that he did mention was that the community, his community, he calls the IT department. That got me to thinking a little bit. The wonderfulness of y'all, we have no name for you guys. The Shut Mountain community does not have a designation. Now, I'd like to fix that. One suggestion that Chris came up with is, actually, let me just type it in here. Shuts Mountaineers, or just plain old Mountaineers. I know I've spelled that wrong. Don't mind me. I'm an idiot. So, the question I have for y'all is, what would y'all prefer? Because I've been thinking about trying to get a raid message set up and stuff like that. And I haven't really figured out what the best way to do it is. Shelps, do you have any suggestions? Maybe you could come up with something as well. Nice. Oh, look at that. We have just enough iron to make the last 4 blocks. Bang. Second floor done. Now comes the fun. We have to start climbing. So we're going to need as much of this as possible. We got to try and position everything to where it kind of comes out equally. And I'm sure you've all noticed that my rockets are going a little bit longer than normal. With the height that this build is going to end up being, decided to start using stage 2 rockets instead of stage 1. And that is basically so we can get to greater heights sooner. Or with less rockets, rather. Okay, so that's going to be offset. Which means that the numbers are messed up. Yes, I have to. Looks like right here is going to be center. So, we'll go there. And now this should make it equal. No. Unfortunately, I am kind of forced to at this point based on how tall this building is going to end up being. And that's it right there. Nice. Pretty soon, I'll probably have to jump to stage 3 rockets. Depending on how things go. Alright, let's see how this side works out. Might end up the same way. Yeah. Okay. I think if I used duration 2 or 3 rockets, I would kill myself hitting the ceiling or walls of the ancient city more than the warden actually killed you. Wait a minute, has the warden killed you yet? That's the key question. Because if he hasn't, then I think you're worrying about it too much. Ow. I'm trying to do something very crazy here right now, hoping it works. There we go. He got you twice on the second day, cleared most of it out, if not all the streakers. Nice. Well, Shelbs, if you are in need of sugarcane or anything like that, you are more than welcome to go into this hole here and collect whatever you need. As I've got a pretty sizable sugarcane farm here. And I only plan on expanding it. Yeah. And I don't know what I've done that's different than most, but it grows so rapidly, it's ridiculous. Alright, so I'm having a little bit of a weirdness here. Okay, that's right in line there. That's right in line there. I've only got 7 on this side. But I've got 8 on this side. You have plans to set one up in yourself, but in the meantime, you'll definitely keep that in mind. Absolutely. Anything I've got, and I've said this to everybody, anything I've got, everyone is welcome to use it. I am not by any means worried about it. So, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, let's take that out. Start from here. And we're gonna have to jump out of here. Ow. How are you? Here's a question. How you liking the Swift Sneak? Me, I'm loving it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Swift Sneak book. I know it's weird. The alliteration on that word, it's tongue twisting. I mean, the movement speed that you see right now, that's me crouching. It's just so broken. But it's awesome. You haven't put that on any of your gear yet? Oh, it's so good. So I've been messing around and trying to figure out different things. And one of the things I've been trying to figure out is what I should do for like an IRL uh bit of stream. I've been playing around with the idea of doing something that I really love, which I'm just kind of curious as what other people's ideas are at this point. See, me, I love going out fishing and stuff like that. I haven't been able to do it much in the past few years, but I've got some vacation time coming up in the next couple of weeks, and I'm wondering if maybe I should just get out there and do it. Alright, let's go down here for a second, because something tells me that's off-center from the door. And I'm not going to be able to see it from here, am I? Oops. It is off-center from the door. Ooh, that's going to be really weird. I got to take this off for now. Ugh. It's squishing my headset to my hair, to my ears started hurting. Oh, that's better. Alright, so that is definitely offset. And I'm not entirely liking it. May have to switch that up a bit. Uh... I think I know what I can do to fix it. Okay, I've got it. If I take this out, put that in there, that recenters everything. That does it. Okay, I like it. Oh, you know what? I've goofed that anyway. Ow. So what I did wrong is I started the andesite. Let me just grab some scaffold here. I've started the andesite blocks on the corner, which threw everything off when I should have started the corners with the stone. Because the windows aren't going to be on the corner of the building. You need the solid framework on the corner. Alright, tear it down. Do it all again. Start over. So whereabouts have you found the monument? Because I know that's one of the more difficult things, finding those. Or at least finding a couple close together to where you can combine the two, I guess you could say, into one. To about 500 blocks north of where your ancient city is. Nice. So you didn't even have to go very far. That's really good. Sweet. Sleepy sleep. Okay, let's get back up here. You know what? We're gonna save these particular rockets. We'll get some of the stage ones. There we go. Nice. Much better. They're both really close to each other, but not sure if they would be close enough to do a double farm. One monument is plenty as it is, though I wouldn't want to try and build two. Yeah, I mean, if they were close enough where you could combine them into one, I would definitely say go for it. But if not, then I agree with you as far as it not being really worth it in that sense. You don't want to completely kill yourself trying to do something like that, right? think what we're probably going to end up doing with part of this build is using a bunch of concrete powder as well. So that's going to be a lot of sand and gravel. So we're going to have to try and find a gravel hills biome somewhere at some point. I mean, we've already used quite a bit of sand and gravel to make the gray concrete here. We've got some black going around the inside here, along with quartz, which is also a large quantity. And I'm hoping that we currently have enough quartz to do the ground. Once we get this portion of it done here, now that I fixed it and didn't screw it up, we'll definitely have to go around and probably put some either more carpet along here, or definitely going to be more carpet, but some gray carpet or maybe some more black. This way we can keep things from spawning on those edges. And eventually, the thought I've had is that I can take and turn things in this building, make the building just entirely self-contained, you know? So the next floor would be storage of some sort. Or not next building, next floor of this building, rather. Which is, we're getting ready to start that very shortly. Something's odd there. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. That should be that. Okay. I don't know why I'm putting so much of that in there. But yeah, the second floor would end up being a storage location, and maybe the third floor would turn into some sort of mob farm, maybe, or third floor and up, maybe. I don't know. But this thing is going to be extremely tall. I mean, we're currently at a Y88 right now, and the very top point of this is probably, if it goes the way I want it to be, going to be right at the topmost build height. Definitely have to see about putting water elevators in. Oh, we ran out of stone. Alright, let's go down here. Because we put too much in place here. It's going to be a lot of glass, too. So basically, everywhere that I've got an opening is going to be a window. And that's going to be like that the entire way up. Just kind of alternating between stone, andesite, glass, and presumably, depending on how it works, the concrete powder. I had to think about the words I was talking about. Wait, I messed something up? Yes, I did. I've done it again. So these are not supposed to be here at all. There we go. Go down, grab more stone. Seems like we're using more stone than we are the andesite, which is interesting. So you're doing you're trying to rebuild the ancient city. What kind of ancient city are you going for? Like, are you looking at something in the style of Mayan or anything like that, or just whatever happens? I gotta learn to be able to land this thing, that's for sure. There we go. So we'll probably have to definitely go out and get some more stone, because like I said, I didn't think Story. Welcome in, Story. How are you doing? I was actually not expecting you to appear. Wow. You haven't seen it yet, have you? Alright, give me a moment and we will go down and uh give you a frontal view of it. Let me just run out of this right here. The hopes, if everything goes the way I expect it to, is this thing is going to end up being right up to the top of build height. And I'm pretty sure you know that build height has been increased to 356 so far. You know what's funny, story? I don't spend that much time on here. I mean, I spend most of my Saturday and Sunday on this. Um, but during the week, it's an hour here, an hour there at the most. All right, you ready? Bam. Whoops, there we go. Let's get that out of the way. That's what we got so far. And you do what you do. Probably makes the most of his time on the server, him or Nova. Yeah, when I know what I have to do, I just go right to it. Most of the time, I'll usually stuck helping Jay retain his gear. You know what? Let's take a look at something. You're not doing that bad. You've only got 16 deaths. Now, Jay on the hand, he's up in the 60s now. But you know what, story? Your style of building, it's how should I say, um directive. You know what you want to do and you just do it. Yeah, it was as of last night when I saw it was like 57, 58, 59, somewhere right around there. But as I was telling Shelbs earlier, the whole interior of this building is going to be industrial, I guess you could say. Because everything's going to be included inside the buildings. Like my sugarcane farm's going to be included inside here somewhere. The sheep farm's going to be somewhere inside here. This way we can just everything in one space. It's not all over the place. And then after this one is built, we need to come over this way. Right about here, I'm thinking possibly. And start a second one. Because what's the Twin Towers if there's only one? Right? The only child tower. Yeah, I guess you could call it that. I'm going to try and get this up to this level, get the glass in, get the andesite in place, and then see about getting a floor inside here. I want to make sure I'm up above the iron farm enough to where the iron golems don't spawn on the second floor. Which, if I do the floor as all bottom slabs, I shouldn't have an issue. But why take a chance? We'll make sure it's up high enough, you know? So I found a decent place and location to attempt to get all the stone and andesite I've got, or I need. So I've got that mountain over there in the background that I can strip down. I've got that mountain over there in the background that I can strip down. The river we want to keep because, yeah, it's 8 blocks away from the spawning platform in either direction. Which is why underneath here I've got carpet on the on here because they were spawning out here. Same thing. Come on these ledges. So if I have to, I'll figure something out as far as carpeting or something like that. But if I do bottom slabs, I should be alright to where they don't spawn. Plus, with it being the main lobby entrance, I'm kind of thinking, yeah, spawn-proof blocks, yep. I'm thinking I'll go with a vaulted ceiling style face. I mean, the bottom slabs would act as a spawn-proof block, right? Now, if I had to look at the time frame that we've all been playing not Buffooncraft, Minecraft, I think it's Chris, or no, Corny's been playing the shortest period of time, then myself, then Chris, and then whoever beyond that. Because I only started playing Minecraft when Village and Pillage came out, and that's because of my kids. They got me involved in it and started showing me a bunch of the different things that you're capable of, and I was like, you know what? I've got an architectural eye. I've always been good at building things, you know, without even looking at blueprints or anything like that. So I started doing this, and it just started going crazy out of control. The designs were awesome. I mean, I don't think I'm all that great, but it just started clicking, and everything was working out really well. Nope. Let's grab some glass or not, because our inventory is full. Why do I have so much? You're okay, Story. I had to come down and grab glass anyway. Got to get the glass to fill in the windows. A few months before the Nether update. So that's when they first came out with the Netherite, isn't it? The Nether update? Or is that the Village and Pillage? I can't remember. Flying would know a lot of that answer. Yeah, I don't know if that was part of Village and Pillage or if that was something separate. So it is something totally separate. Oh, that's what I was asking. We're out of glass. Oh, so the length of time would be Corny, Shelbs, me, then Chris. Interesting. That's really interesting. Village of Pillage, Aquatic, then Nether. Nice. Okay. Alright, so we need glass, and I think we're pretty much out of sand. Oh, nope, we've got some here. Throw some in there. Throw some in there. Alright. So what we're planning on doing, whether it actually works or not. I'm not the only one here in that, am I? Where is he? He's under the road. It's like right here. He's right there underneath the road. How do you get under the road? Yeah, he's right underneath here. Interesting. Let's see. Got 10 there. Another 10 there. That's good enough for now. Where is... I can get rid of this carpet for now. I'm kind of curious. Flying, you said you were needed to go after beacons, right? Wither skulls? Oh, excuse me. Do you have the skulls already? Okay. Because I still need to collect skulls. I think we'll go up 2 here. Are you setting up uh the cheese location in the end? The Battledrome, if you will? Building your nether portal right now. Wait a minute. What do you mean building your nether portal now? You already had one. Or was that Kai's that you were using? Okay, now I'm confused, because you already had one, so you're doing another one? I'm so confused. Because last I knew you already had one. Unless you're talking about just kind of decorative. And then I'm getting confused on that. Ah, okay. Now I'm understanding. So you're just doing the decorative touches. Got it. So, one thing I've been, kind of lax on, and I think everybody pretty much has, is we have to empty out the nether hub location and start doing some sort of decorative touches to that. Now, I've been kind of slow on doing that because I don't know what the final determination was on some sort of theme for that. I know there was talks of trying to decorate the entire place in a um ancient ruins style theme. I simply don't know if it was decided on, finalized. Otherwise, I'd start tearing it out. That would be something fun to do. Just sit there and just zone out, clearing out the nether. Make it a labyrinth that constantly changes. No thanks. I already get lost. I mean, it'd be funny watching Jay get completely lost all over the place, but yeah, I couldn't do that. Yeah, no thanks. I already get turned around the other day when you slightly changed your portal flying, since I used your tunnel to get to mine. Oh no. That's both hilarious and scary at the same time. Move the portal in one direction 3 blocks, and that messed you up, Shelves? I mean, I'm not judging, but that's kind of funny. So we haven't gone to get the quartz for the floor yet, even though I said that we were going to do that after I finish that other layer there. However, I'm trying to build up enough iron so that we can possibly get plenty of emeralds. And be able to get plenty of the quartz. Read that in a second, because I missed it. I know, but you moved it past the tunnel I go to before I had to go around your portal. So that's what I tried to do. I didn't say I got lost for very long. It just took me a minute to realize what had changed. I understand. I'm not judging at all because, like I said, I get lost if I don't. If I'm not the one that actually set up the tunnel, I'm toast. Thank you. I'll be back. There will be a sign in that tunnel noting everyone who gets lost in it. Rude. Just calling everybody out. Okay, why didn't you reset already? I didn't get handed the title spicy, I earned it. Fine. Still a bit mean. Well, not mean. You know what I mean. Or do you? Why is this guy not resetting? Hello, McFly. You don't want no. You don't want no goods? I got goods for you. Alright, let's go check out, see if we can get enough quartz. Nope. Now, we're gonna have to be careful because I did not put a gold helmet on. So we're probably gonna run into some, opposition. Hopefully not. So, one thing I was thinking, now I don't know if it's actually going to work, but the thought is there. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Stop jinxing it. Um, as I was saying, one thing I was thinking is possibly, if it would work, building a wither skeleton farm on the roof of the nether. I don't know if it'll actually work. It won't be automated at any or anything like that. But it's going to need a lot of wither roses. Dang. Yes, on the nether roof above the nether fortress. So even if I went on the nether roof, used the nether fortress bricks right above another fortress. Well, dang. Well, that means I'm going to need a lot of clearing to do. Or a lot of pressure plates. One of the two. I was hoping to not have to do that. But as far as... Because I can make a wither skeleton farm that is rather crazy on spawn sizes. Or spawn rates, rather. I was looking on Chunk Base, and it looks like there's a fortress in a Soul Sand Valley there. Would be a lot less spawn proofing to do. Yeah. Um, I think I know which one you're talking about. And that, if I remember correctly, is the one I had to rescue Jay, or attempt to rescue Jay's stuff from. This is starting to look pretty good. I love this map. I think I use it a lot more than anything. What was I doing? But yeah, the hard part is the fact that I'm going to need a lot of Witherhead skeleton skulls just to even get it started. That's exactly what it is, Shelbs. Glass, for one. Where is... I don't have any over here. It must be over there. The windows. And the floor. That's what I was doing. Yes, I was forgetting what I was doing. That's exactly what happened. It was installed with the better Minecraft I had been playing. I love using that. Yeah, there actually is a fabric installment of it, and that's what I have on here. Now, not only does it do that, but it also gives me the little mini map in the top left, and I can expand that just a little bit, just like so. Now, also, now this is something I've recently found, that, see all these yellow dots that are around? If I press and hold tab, it shows me what those mobs are. Here we got the zombie, the 3 villagers, 6 villagers, the fish, squid, my dogs. Let's see. Over here you can see my sheep. Now they are not as bright as the villagers here. I'll see the iron golem spawned in, so now they're showing. Because they're underground, so that's kind of shows a little bit as far as that. Anything above ground shows up brighter. The purple, that right there, if I had to guess, I'd say that's Jay's boat that's sitting over there. Horses. Now, it's not showing what's here, and there's a couple of turtles in there. Might be because I'm out of render distance of them right now. Yeah. It's an awesome thing. It works really well. And the one thing that I like the best about it is the fact that I can put waypoints. So I don't get lost as easily. Because like I said, I get lost very easily. Where did we leave off with the glass? Here it is. Whoops. So I think what we'll do is we'll get this layer of glass in, and I think that I want my floor to be on this level right here. This is gonna hurt. I did it. It hurt a little bit, but I did it. Bottom slab. Bang. There we go. But yeah, I've ever since I found out that we can actually put that in here, I've been using it since. I think I figured that out last season. I didn't make enough, or I didn't make any. That's right, I started doing the glass and I never made them. Really? Why I gotta be so terrible? Oh. There we go. So I'm thinking that this is going to be plenty high enough to where those golems can't spawn on it. It shouldn't affect much of anything. I'll probably have to figure something out for lighting under here. This way it doesn't actually spawn anything else. Which I don't think it actually will, but I could be wrong. I mean, I've got this whole outer ring here where it's just all blocks that could be spawnable. Everything in the center is all going to be carpeted. So I might be okay there. But who knows? The nose knows. Well, that's all we got. Alright, back to glass. Now, as far as interior goes, just in regular terms, I don't know how much I'm actually going to be worrying about decorative interior. I think everything on this build is going to be all more along the exterior design. I mean, as far as interior design, if I can do something that looks right, then I'll do it, but I'm not good at that. Thunder, welcome back, sir. Hope your drive was pleasant. Home is a good thing. Hello to Kachi and the rest of the Thunder fam as well. The height has begun. Burn. Burn. Give me your iron. Driving always sucks, but thanks anyway. You know what? It kind of depends. I mean, in the climate that you're in, I can understand that. Hot, sticky, that sort of thing. I can dig that. Nice. Yep, my oldest son, we're still working on that. He's currently got his permit, but that's about it. Ow. Can't fly if you don't activate the wings, dude. Oh. Let's see. We're starting to get up there. Flooring materials. Come on. I know I had a bunch of stuff here somewhere. I wonder. Probably a shot in the dark. Yep, can't do that. Okay. Where is all the granite? Got some there. Got that there. There, and there. You're not entirely wrong. My commute down the school was not so bad. Dark, cool. Not many dimwits on the road. That's the worst. Coffee, podcasts, and such. Nice time to myself. Yeah. Kind of how my morning goes as well. When I'm on my way to work. Just kind of sitting in the car, relaxing, jamming to some tunes. And then, when I actually get to work, it's usually, well, on Mondays anyway, it's a wonderful time just kind of chilling and hanging out with Turbo. If he's started yet, that is. Which sometimes he hasn't, and I end up just sitting there watching videos on Facebook. Which, yes, I'm stuck watching videos on Facebook because of the connection. My drive to work in the morning is always nice, relaxing, no one else on the road at 2 a.m.? I'm still sleeping, Shelbs. I'm still sleeping at 2 a.m. Okay, this is not working the way I want it to, so we're gonna have to start over. And I think I know why. That is why. But yeah, 2 a.m. I am still sleeping, and I could not do that. No. Yep, work 3 to 11:30 every day now. So 3 in the morning to 11:30 in the afternoon. I guess that's not too bad. Still a little too early for me, but that's just me. We all do what is necessary for ourselves in that respect. And you're doing really well as far as something's wrong. Something is not lined up. Oh, I'm a dummy. Only have to deal with the general public for like 2.5 hours. That's easy. I really need to pay attention to where I'm placing these blocks. This way I am not redoing it numerous times. See, me, I don't really deal with general public. I deal more with general employees, which is not much better. Well, in my opinion, anyway. Because they can be pretty, shall we say, annoying at times. But I've got to deal with them. I think everybody has a feeling like that from time to time. You're not wrong there, Thunder. You're not wrong there. Not the curmudgeon comment, but the just the less time having to deal with uh excessive, shall we say, people. Let's see. We don't have any more quartz. We've got quartz pillars, but that's all right. Let me grab some dirt blocks. Just for the ability to place everything else where I need to place it. My job is pretty independent. I go in, look at what sections I'm assigned to for the day, and then just work on stocking and cleaning up that section for when the store opens. Well, that's pretty easy. Shelb's got it made. Pandemic and old age amped up my disdain for humanity past that of my base signal. Oh, wow. You know, it's kind of funny that individuals like us that really don't like to deal with a lot of people, whether it's because of just the general knowledge base of the public, or just because of whatever reasoning, we end up becoming streamers. I really have really learned a lot about my disdain for humanity in recent times. Oh no. The worst part that gets me, which is what kind of pushes me off of, talking to a lot of people and hanging out with a lot of people, that sort of thing, is the fact that you can walk up to them, generally just say hi, or hope you're okay, or if you have something to say to them in reference to trying to prevent them from either getting hurt or whatever, especially in the business that I'm in, all you get is attitude and argument. Oh, why do I gotta do that? I didn't know I was supposed to do that. Meanwhile, every single person there is instructed on what's to be done, when it's to be done, how it's supposed to be done, in order to protect themselves. I think it's really just about having control over the interaction. Yeah, you're probably right there. Unfortunately, I have to deal with people at work where I'm just a messenger and I get the backlash for it. And it is what it is. Alright, Thunder, here's your external view of what's been done so far, what you've missed since you had to do your lurk. This thing's going up pretty quick. Pretty soon I'm going to have to back the scaffolding up. But that's where we are so far. Not a bad 2-hour session so far, or hour and 40 minutes. Already looking epic. I appreciate that. And I'm just hoping that I can actually continue to do it the justice that it deserves. Because that right there is the hardest part in the whole build of this thing, in my opinion. Nice. Wait, you mean you haven't been AFK this whole time? Sorry, I had to go there. Thunder just slowly becoming the king of AFK in Minecraft. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll do what we can to try and get this floor finished, and then there, I think we'll end up doing a raid out. Not quite sure where we're going to go at the moment. We'll figure that out and when the time comes, but we're definitely going to try to get this floor finished first. And I'm thinking, oh, we're going to miss the jump. Where were we now? Right here. I'm thinking we might have to try and see about using some sort of other half block other than the quartz. Really wish we could do some sort of chiseled half block, but I don't think that's going to be feasible. Pretty much everything I'm using on this build is going to end up being a polished block of sorts, other than general stone. And the reason behind just using the regular stone is I wanted to make it look like it was textured, kind of like a stucco siding in certain locations, and I think it's seemed to work out pretty well. Also, with this being the way it is, if it works out, I might use this floor this floor as my sugarcane farm. Who knows? What we'll have to do is just kind of see what happens once we get it all in place. Because if I'm right, I should be able to... Let's do this over in the corner here, this way if it doesn't work. Yeah. We can waterlog the bottom slabs like that. For the crop. We really have to be careful here, because if not, we're going to end up inside the iron farm. will end up being toasted by the lava. I don't want that happening. That's for sure. Now I might be able to uh crouch under it, but who knows? You got it, my dude. Do what you need to do. We're probably just going to be trying to finish off this floor, like I said. Oh, we need more dirt. Good thing it's in plentiful abundance. Like I said, plentiful abundance. Where did we leave off now? Ah, here. See, now the fun part, I think, is going to be attempting to get our sheep up here for sheep farm. Not quite sure how I'm going to manage that yet. Probably just start climbing up some scaffold and drag it through the air? Maybe? I mean, if I go up the scaffold slow enough, it should just kind of pick them up. Go-to for moving mobs into difficult spaces is rails. Will a sheep get caught in a rail? A minecart. Never tried, so that's a genuine question. Nice. Well, I will have to give that a shot. Now, I know it's possible to push a sheep into a water column and shoot them up here, but I think that would be a bit of a pain in the rear end. Trying to actually get them to go in there. That would also work. I've never tried that. Yeah. It is a huge pain in the rear end just trying to get them to go into the water column. And I really don't want to deal with that. Hey Eve, how you doing? What you doing? What you up to? How you feeling today? Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing here? You usually streaming right about now. Oh no. Exactly what I didn't want to happen has happened. Ugh. Not tonight. Just taking a taking a break this evening. Oh. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stay of your guests, at least. And they didn't overstay their welcome. Wrangling sheep is second only to villagers in oppositional defiance disorder. That's a mouthful, Thunder. Welcome back, by the way. Ah, okay. You found wrangling ghast easier than... Really? You know what? That's one achievement that I've never gotten. Bringing a ghast to the overworld and then killing it. Greener did not find it easier. Yeah, that's a pretty difficult situation. I mean, I don't even know how you would do that. I mean, yeah, probably a lead, but how would you keep it from trying to kill you and break the portal while you're trying to drag it through the portal? That's my confusion. Playing some Sims 4, nice. You could get good or use invisibility potions. Get good, scrub. Now, mind you, um, flying. When have you ever seen me use any kind of potions? With anything I've done. Ever. Watch the VOD, my friend. I'll have... Let me know when that VOD actually was. Like, the date, and I will do so. Because I need to see it. Now, flying, just out of sheer curiosity, have you gotten that achievement of bringing a ghast through the nether into the overworld? twice? Nice. Okay. Rarely use potions, but invisibility potions are definitely helpful. Yeah, I can see how they would be helpful, especially with what you were doing earlier, or what you've been doing, Shelbs, with emptying that the uh the monument. Uh, Eve saw Flang's rear end today. Yes, he was flashing it on screen today. Well, not bare anyway, which is a good thing because you know TOS and all. I think the one time around Halloween-ish season 2. Okay, I will have to go back and try and find that. The one time it was on an adventure map, but I built a gas farm a couple seasons ago and got it then, I think. Oh, nobody wants what? Didn't have time to watch, but I pop in for a sec to check what he was doing, and first thing I see, yep. Yeah, no. I mean, we still want you to be able to stream, so no TOS issues. You know what I mean. We do not want to see a spicy flying cancellation. Not at all. Let's see. That will go there. Hey, Shut. Almost clicked enter after mistyping and putting an I instead of the U. Oh, Tone. You wouldn't be the only one. Kai is the biggest, offender of that. That's for sure. How are you doing today, Tone? Hopefully everything's going well with you. So, based on what we were thinking, we're gonna change these out. Let's see. The best was about a few scant weeks prior when Greener's gas farm broke. What happened then? Good. Thank you. I'm glad you're good. Had a nice time with your partner. Well, that's awesome. And Tone actually wouldn't do that intentionally. Sky above the collection portal in the overworld was filled with about 20 gas. Oh. Excuse me, cats. What are you doing? We must rid the world of unwanted string. Thank you. Uh, They carpet bombed him into oblivion. Oh no. Since our birthday, she's been a lot more chipper, and I think she had a virus before that. Well, I'm just glad that she's getting over that. And no, kitty! Eve, I need the iron, not the cats. I'm sorry. But it's how it has to be. For now. He messaged me for help, but when I got there, they had somehow despawned. Luckily is, I'm going to say, an understatement. But kitty. Yeah, it is a kitty, but yeah, you know. Now, I don't know if this is actually going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. I'm almost positive I cannot create a water source. That's what I thought. Okay. So, we're going to do this. I can say that, but my dog on The Sims walked away and I don't give a crap, okay? I was so pumped to fight the gas apocalypse. And disappointment. Just a total breakdown of anticipation. I should probably put some lighting in here. Now, in order to keep the tone, I'm trapped in here and you did that. Now, the funny thing is you did that and we actually had a situation earlier where we could not figure out where a zombie was coming from, and it was right underneath us. And we're pretty much standing on the road. Alright, so let's take these, put them there. Actually, no, you know what? I won't need that. I won't need to put a water source there because that one will cover it. You did the gummy bear? So, Eve, this floor of the building is going to end up being my sugarcane farm. So, by waterlogging all these bottom slabs, I have the water source for the sugarcane to grow. So this floor, I was actually just going to turn it into storage. But once I started putting a floor in, I was using dirt as a placeholder for, I was going to switch it out to quartz, I started looking at it. I was like, you know what? I'll just leave the dirt in there, turn it into the sugarcane, and then we'll be good. I would love to have seen Greener's face as he, skipping merrily up to his portal, came upon that scene. Dude, I think I probably would have just noped right out, ran the other way, and not even looked back. Shame the rain can't fill them all up for you. Yeah, the only thing that fills up from the rain are cauldrons. But that would be awesome. I spent almost my whole stream time trying to figure out my flooring. Yeah, I can see how that would cause you some strife. One of the biggest things is just to do it and see what happens. You know? You know what kind of blocks you're using already and that sort of thing. Just grab them, start laying them down, and see how it turns out. What's the worst that can happen? You end up taking it out and redoing it. Gonna lurk. Time to cook hot dogs. Oh, hot dogs. What kind of hot dogs? Are you using, cheese filled or brats or, kibasi? Or am I just being too bougie here right now? And just plain old hot dogs is what you're doing. I did, and it looked terrible each time. You know what? That's how you find, what's gonna look good, right? Just some jumbo sausages. Nice. Fried onions and mustard. Good old spicy mustard. Stone ground mustard. Oh, hot dogs and chips. Nice. Glazed terracotta. What glazed terracotta? That's the biggest question. American mustard, so it's weak. See, I like a nice stone ground mustard, you know? It's gotta be a spicy stone ground too. Thunder has joined! The light blue glazed terracotta. Nice. If I remember right, isn't that the one that's got like the lightning bolt little thick symbol on it? French and American mustard are weak. English mustard is strong. You know what, Tone? Do me a favor. Give me the name of some of the mustard brands, because I need to find some. Kinda like square in the middle-ish. Coleman's English mustard. I'll have to look for that. Because, just like Chris, I like spicy things, and when it comes to mustard, I like a good spicy style mustard. It's especially if it's a stone ground style mustard, because then you still get the mustard seed in there and you get a little bit of a crunch from it, you know. But if I have English mustard, I only put a tiny bit on. American, I run it all over the sausage. I won't judge. Actually, I need to put a little bit of money aside. This way I can get myself a bottle of Tacos hot sauce. Oh. Any mustard with a lightning bolt on the label, I have to try. No, Thunder. I was talking about the lightning bolt. I was talking about on light blue terracotta. I was trying to figure out if that's the one that had the symbol that looks like a lightning bolt. But yeah, any mustard with a lightning bolt on it, definitely. I like my food hot temperature wise. I do not like spice hot. Not entirely for me. I mean, I like a good spicy food every now and then. Um, Not an all the time thing. You know, that's kind of like my shall we say, guilty pleasure. Oh, now I'm so disappointed. But that would be cool. Find a nice mustard with a lightning bolt on the package. Tewksbury hot mustard. Is that one that's got a lightning bolt on the package? So I've done this once already in the basement. No lightning bolt, but it's one that came up when I put hottest mustard. Harry Potter mustard? Eve, why would you come up with that? Not shaming, but why would you come up with that? I just need to know how you got led to that. I actually think I need to get the ingredients. Oh, lightning bolt scar. Gotcha. I need to get some ingredients together and make my chili again. I haven't made it in such a long time. I want to say the last time I made my chili was probably about let's see, 3 or 4 years ago maybe. Now, a lot of people think I'm funny and weird and something's wrong with me when I say this, but when I make chili, I do not put beans in it. I use just the meat. I make I use some hot peppers. I use um a little bit of a regular pre-made chili seasoning, and then I kind of doctor it up myself. Eve's got the sandwich. What kind of sandwich, Eve? You can't just say that you got sandwich and not share with the class what it is. what I'll usually do with the chili is I'll use some carrots and some corn, like the little baby carrots. I'll cut them up really thin. Um, Actually, not the baby carrots, the full size carrots. Cut them up really thin, nice little thin slices, and put them into the chili when it's cooking. I also use habanero peppers, fresh habanero peppers. Cheese and egg salad sandwich, nice. And I'll once I cook it or get everything put into a pan and get the meat brown and that sort of thing, we'll let that go for hours. Basically just marinating in the flavors. And I'll let that go, I don't know, usually right up to the point where the carrots are nice and soft and tender. And once it gets to that point, just take one of the carrots and kind of taste it. If it has picked up the heat from the hot peppers, it's done. But the carrots are the tell-all to let you know when it's actually finished and ready to just start munching down. I'll always get hungry around this time. Doesn't matter how much I ate dinner. Well, you know what? The body says what it wants, right? Our bodies are the masters of our brain. If it says it needs nutrients, then it needs nutrients. You suck. You suck, Eve. Oh my word. My entire body just tensed up and I couldn't move. And I was just like, I'm done. I have no place to go. I'm done. All I got in my hand is a water bucket. But thank you for those 15 bits. Oh, man. Well, I wasn't going to go that far. Okay, hand, relax. Body, relax. Please, chill. Oh. I think I'm okay now. Oh, don't worry, Thunder. We're gonna get you hooked up with some sound lyrics. You must suffer the fate of all of us. Alright, so I think what we'll do is just kind of finish this off. I was gonna raid out earlier, but we've just been having a pretty good old conversation, so I just said, you know what? We'll keep right on going. And fill in all these holes and just see how everything goes, you know? Everything's going really well, so it is what it is. Nerves of steel. You, Thunder, I don't know about that. I was thinking about getting the same thing. What's that, sound alerts or blurp or what? The creeper hiss? But I know how I misuse it. And what you mean nerves of steel there, Thunder? You talking about me or you? Oh, blurps, yeah. I never actually had blurp for the longest time, but after seeing the sheer variety of it, and the fact that people weren't forced to just use the ones that were picked.
Making pancakes, making pancakes. Takes a bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Making pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Making pancakes, making pancakes. Takes a bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Making pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Making pancakes, making pancakes. Takes a bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Making pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Making pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
I really should go in and turn that one down a little bit. When I equip sound alerts, viewers, give it your best shot. So, Thunder, you're saying that you will not be affected by any of it. Is that a challenge, my friend? Because you do realize that I am kind of the master at timing when it comes to that. Well, Eve, if you really want to get out there and get following with our wonderful Thunderhand, I will do you a solid and yeet out another one of these for you. Let's see. Come on, chat. Scroll up so I can actually see what I missed, please. Thank you. I didn't follow yet. Oh my god, can you forgive me? I'm a dangerous person to challenge to something like that, Thunder. Tone says he doesn't jump. Challenge accepted. Highly unlikely, and yes, that is absolutely a challenge. Okay. So here's the thing. I know you do have the nerves of steel because you've had to deal with the youth of today in abundance, let's put it that way. So you always have to be prepared for things of that nature occurring. And I get that. If I do that, I can take that out, put that down there, put that there, that there. Yeah, that's what I want, right? Yes. And you may be good at timing shit, but you aren't so good at not falling for zombies in the nether. Yeah! But you have to understand. Zombies, they will follow you into the nether. I have so many classroom nerves of steel stories. Dude, I bet. You've been in there for ages. Yeah. I know. I didn't say I wasn't good at being scared. I wasn't capable of being scared. I was just saying that when it comes to trying to scare others, I was good at the timing. There's a difference. You should be able to get the water out without going into it. You know what? Now you challenge me. Thanks for that, Jay. Ah! Almost had it. I'll get it. Sorry? There you go. I did it, Tone. Eve, what the heck was that? What do you mean easy from that angle? You gotta remember, you gotta point down in order to get the bucket, and I had to do that and then do it real quick, come back up real quick. Outlast jump scare. Honestly, I've never even played the game Outlast, so you just flew along, not swooped down and pulled away. Okay. That's not gonna happen. That I would admit, I would not be able to do it. Let's see. Do we have any sugarcane down here? I've got one stinking sugarcane. That's not going to help us any. I have lag. You were talking and drinking at the same time. If the FBI's showing up at my door, I'd like to know who they're looking for, because it definitely wouldn't be me. That's for sure. Yep, they're coming looking for you through my chat. Uh-oh, the amazing Corny has arrived! Alright, gotta go through and make sure we pick all this up. We don't want to waste any of it.
Why would you do that? Did you do that to someone else's baby?
You mean would I slam a baby into another baby to test its durability? No, that's not something I would typically do.
What the heck? Flying, what in the world are you doing to me? Thanks for the 15 bits, by the way. Slam a baby into another baby to test its durability. That honestly is quite disturbing, and please don't do that. Smashing two babies together is not a good idea. Not by any stretch of the imagination. But playing blurbs is okay. That's fine. I can deal with that. Oh no, you can keep playing stuff. I'm cool with that. I was just saying, don't slam two babies together, because that's not a good idea. You're likely to end up having a visit from somebody that you probably wouldn't want visiting you if you chose to do that. Alright, let's get up here and see how much of this sugarcane we just collected is going to fit in this farm. Oh, I'm sure you got lots more, dude. And I'm cool with it. It's just... It wasn't a problem of you playing the sounds. It was more of a, what the hell? Why would you slam two babies together, period, type situation. But I know you wouldn't do that. Or would you? Alright, so that's one stack gone. So what are you working on now, Flying? You're just working on getting your nether portal purdied up? Oh, that's two stacks gone. Did you ever get your iron farm finished, Thunder? I know that you were having a little bit of an issue with that. I know you're working on it. Or was it Corny that was having an issue with it? But I know you were working on one as well. I have a stinking feeling this one might be... It's been running for weeks? Nice. I have a sinking feeling this one might be smaller than our current one. Which is okay, I mean... 4 chunk Sugarcane farm is nothing to sneeze at. Sweet. So I'm going to need to get not candles. Well, maybe candles. I don't know. That might work. But I'm going to definitely need to get lighting all the way around this thing. Plus, how many turtle eggs do you need flying? So do I. You need 4. I can give you 6 right now. If you come to my base, there are 2 turtles right here, and there's actually 4 eggs right there. He was killed by one of them. But yeah, if you come to my base, there's actually 4 eggs right there, and I can even possibly give you the other 6 that I have in storage, if you need them. Ooh. Flying! Flying! Hello, sir.
Hello. I can't do 2 of you.
2 of me is too dangerous.
Yep,
So-
it's honestly not a healthy option.
Not at all. So how many do you need? Do you want just the 4 that are sitting over there ready to be plucked, or do you want more than that?
4 should be fine. I just need a couple so I can attract zombie pigmen into dying.
Come on. I've got friends. Just don't squish them.
Might have squished them, but I got 2. That should be fine.
You only got 2 out of the 4.
Yeah, because as I was breaking them, it kept like breaking it and replacing it, so I kept dropping onto them.
All right. Well, I've
That's fine.
I've got
Two should be enough.
more. I've got more.
As long as I don't crush these ones, it should be good. I only need 2 locations to draw them on.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Anytime. So
I'm gonna go
what do you
create
what do
some
you
horrible
think?
Death trap. It's coming together, man. Like I said, you've got more of a base than I do right now.
What do you think about the concept of having everything concealed inside and contained in one location like that?
I think that's good. Yeah.
Squish
I don't see a
Mountain.
problem with this.
What's that?
I don't see a problem with this. Especially if you find out somehow to make like floors to go up to each farm. Oh, I don't need those.
I have I have an abundance.
Well, I guess I'll take them if you insist.
I mean, I've got this farm under here. Which is quite large.
I would dare say.
Plus the one I just put inside the building.
Well, you will have sugar cane for days.
I'm hoping, if it'll work, that after I go up a few more floors, I can actually build a mob farm inside in order to get gunpowder and stuff like that.
It's possible. I don't know how efficient it'll be though, because you'll be so close to the ground.
Close to the ground? What you talking about close to the ground?
Your layers will be too close to the ground. They'll spawn in caves below it while you're trying to AFK it. Well, shut. I suddenly realized I've got things to do. Bye.
So, Thunder, I don't know if y'all saw that pop up in the chat, but Thunder just put something in the chat in game, and it's kind of scared flying. I have a villager breeder over here that, to my knowledge, it wasn't really working as fast as it could have been. And I just kept it running and running and running and running and running, hoping that it would eventually start doing what it was supposed to do. What I did not realize was that it was working a bit better than I expected it to, and there were 23 or 24 villagers inside this cell here. And what ended up happening is, after another one would grow, spawn in, fall in there, and then grow up, one would die from being squished. So that was the whole thing. It popped up in the server logs and everything. It was hilarious. So now I have become the notorious villager squisher. And that's what got put into chat, and Flying ran off scared. And I can't blame him. Ooh, I'm actually liking the design left on the ceiling like that. What do y'all think? I think that looks pretty cool. Alright. I think we're gonna call it right about there. Does anybody have anybody that they would like to raid over to? Because my list is a bit empty currently. Minix Micah? Let's go and take a look. Yes, villagers was squished too much. Currently playing something called Temtem. Let's just let this ad get over with, and then we'll see what's going on. Okay, it kind of looks a bit like a Pokemon style game. Alright, let's do it. Let's see. I'm going to say most all of you have a sub. So let's get this raid out there. Eventually, I will get this out on a easily put into chat raid message. But y'all copy that if you have the ability for the subs, which the emotes, which I'm sure every one of you do. And spam that in the chat when we get over there. All right. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out, everyone. It's been fun. A little bit longer than we usually do. About an hour. That's cool. That's cool. I like it. I had a great time. We'll see if it continues that way.